Good morning, dear students. Today's date is 25th June 2020, day Thursday. Today we are going to start chapter 8 pronouns. Read these sentences. Oliver is a good boy. He means who? Oliver respects everyone. Janice wants to be a doctor. She means Janice likes to take care of people. The highlighted words are pronouns. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. What we did here Oliver is the noun, right? Oliver is the noun, and when we use or when we speak about Oliver second time, we used he instead of his names. Means he is the pronoun here. Why? Because a pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. Alright, let's see. There are different kinds of pronouns: personal, demonstrative, interrogative, reflexive, emphatic, and possessive. Now let's see personal pronouns. Read these sentences. My name is Anjali. I am a doctor. She said she will help me. I thanked her. Here, my name is Anjali. I means who? The speaker. Speaker means Anjali, because Anjali is speaking about herself, right? So, I is the personal pronoun here. Now, let's see. The highlighted words are personal pronouns: she, her, and I. Personal pronouns take the place of person or things in a sentence. They can be used as subject or the object of the sentence. Personal pronouns take the place of persons or things, and they can be used as the subject or the object of the sentence. The subject of a sentence does the action. The object of a sentence receives the action. Examples: you should tell him the truth. He gave me a new pen as a birthday gift. Okay, now let's see the next part. Here in these sentences, the words you and he are subject pronouns, right? The words me and him are object pronouns. Personal pronouns have three persons. The person who is speaking is called the first person, means the speaker, right? The person who is being spoken to is called the second person, and the person who is being spoken about is called the third person. First person singular, I, me. Second person singular, you, you. Third person singular, he, she, it, him, her, it. Now let's see. Okay, this one subject and these are the objects. Now first person plural, we, object, us. Second person plural, subject, you, object, you. Third person plural, they, object, them. Now fill in the blanks with the correct personal pronouns. My name is Jessica. Dash am 10 years old. Here Jessica is speaking about herself, right? Means first person, okay, singular, and it's subject, so I. B. Tom and I went to be in the football team. Here Tom and I means two, one, more than one. So here let's see, first person plural, we. Okay, so we love sports. See, Sheena is an interesting person. I love chatting with Her. Her means who? Sheena. Alright. So third person singular object, her. Now let's see D. We wanted to watch a movie, so mother took us for one. Here we means who? The speaker or his siblings, right? So we is the plural, means first person plural we, second means its object us, right? So us is used here. E. You are my best friend. I will do anything for you. You means you remain same as a subject and as an object also. Now F. My dog is not very brave. What dog? Here dog is the first person. So it, object also it. It is scared of cats. G. The teacher told him that he had done a great job on the test. Right. Now let's see the next question. Write a pronoun and a noun for each of the categories given below. Follow the example. Type pronoun, noun. A. Third person singular, he. You can write any noun, okay? Adam, Ram, etc. First person plural, we. Here we can write I and my friend Nisha, or Ram and Sham, okay? I and my family. Whatever you can write, more than two, right? Third person singular, he, she, it. You can write these three, or you can write only one. He means Ram, okay? She means Riya. It means dog. You can write any one of them or all the three. Choice is yours. If you write all the three, it will be more easy for you to understand more clearly, right? Third person plural, they means who? My friends, right? You can write they, you can write my friends, or you can write Ram and Sham, Gita and Sushma, whatever, right? More than two. We have to write two nouns for they. Second person singular, you, Suman. Second person plural means more than one. So Ram and Sham. Now demonstrative pronouns. Read these sentences. This is the teacher's house. This. These are your clothes. These. Those are apple trees. Those. That is a pelican, not a crane. That. The highlighted words are demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns point directly to the objects they refer to. Why do we call these, those, these? That means these, this, these, those and that are demonstrative pronouns because they point directly to the object they refer to. Here, this is directly pointing the house. Okay, the teacher's house, right? Let's see. We use this and these to refer to the things that are near us. The things which are near us are referred by using this and these. We use that and those to refer to things that are far away. Whenever we are speaking about the things which are away from us, we use that and those. Now, question 3. Fill in the blanks with demonstrative pronouns. Dash are my classmate standing at the bus stand. Here we are away from bus stand, right? This sentence is telling us that we are showing someone the classmates who are standing at the bus stand. So which is the correct option? Those. Why? Because we use those to refer to the things that are far away, right? Dash are my pets. I am taking them for a walk. I am taking them for a walk is the sentence which tells us that our pets are near to us, right? So, these are my pets. I am taking them for a walk. Next, dash is my favorite watch. I always wear it. So second sentence is the clue to get the correct answer this. Why? Because I always wear it means you wear your watch every time, right? Means it is near to you, right? So this is my favorite watch. I always wear it. In these type of questions, second sentences or the last part of the sentence is the clue to get the correct demonstrative pronoun. Now let's see the rest of the things. Fourth one, D. Dash is a brand new kite stuck on the tree. Here, stuck on the tree means we are watching the kite which is hanging on the tree, right? Which stuck on the tree. So, it is far away from us. So, that is a brand new kite stuck on the tree. Alright. Now, the words this, that, these and those can be used as both demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative adjectives are always followed by a noun. They modify the noun by pointing to it directly. This laptop belongs to my sister. Demonstrative pronouns take the place of a noun. This is my sister's laptop. Read these sentences. Write P if the underlined word is a pronoun and A if it is an adjective. That is my father's car. It's a pronoun. Why? Because this sentence takes a place of a noun. Here demonstrative pronoun takes a place of a noun. Right? So that. Here what is the structure of this sentence? Noun means subject, verb, object. So it is taking the place of the noun here. So that. Alright. Who is that knocking at the door? Pronoun. That girl is a wonderful dancer. Adjective. Okay, means demonstrative adjective. This is the best I can do for you. Pronoun. Those horses are from the nearby farm. Adjective. Now, interrogative pronouns. Read these sentences. What will you like to have for breakfast? Which is your puppy among these ones? The highlighted words are interrogative pronouns. Why they are interrogative pronouns? Because we use these pronouns to ask questions. Now let's see question number 5. Exercise number 5. Fill in the blanks with the interrogative pronouns given below. Who, what, which, whose. Dash makes you laugh means what makes you laugh. Jokes and my favorite games makes me laugh. What makes you laugh? I think our video classes are quite interesting, right? So our video classes make you happy, and whenever you feel that you are getting everything, then you also laugh with confidence, right? Whose are these shoes? Whose are these shoes? Here we are asking question. Okay. Which is your car among those parked in the lane? Who was appointed the captain of the cricket team? Question words can be used as both interrogative adjectives and interrogative pronouns. Interrogative adjectives are used with nouns to ask questions. They are always followed by a noun. What book are you reading? Okay, this one is the interrogative adjective. Now, interrogative pronouns stand alone and are used to ask questions. What is your name? Okay, so 6. Read these sentences. Write P if the underlined word is a pronoun and A if it is an adjective. Who punished you? It's a interrogative pronoun. Which pen is yours? Interrogating adjective. Whose is this sharpener? Interrogative pronoun. You can write PAPA. Okay, there is no need to write interrogative. You can write like me only. What are you asking for? It's a pronoun. What color is this flower? Adjective. Which is your sister among these girls? Pronoun. Right. Now let's see the next part. Reflexive pronouns. Read these sentences. I hurt myself while trying to ride a horse. I hurt myself. She excused herself from the meeting. The highlighted words are reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns refer to the subject of the sentences. Reflexive pronouns refer to the subject of the sentences. There are 7 reflexive pronouns. The table below shows which reflexive pronoun is used with which personal pronoun. Personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun. I, me are the personal pronouns, and reflexive pronoun myself. She, her, he, him, personal pronouns, and we use she, her, reflexive pronoun herself. He, him, himself. Alright, means for girl or female herself, or for male himself. We, ourselves, we, us, ourselves, they, them, themselves. You, yourself or yourselves. You, singular, yourself. Plural, you, yourselves. It, itself. Now, emphatic pronouns. Read these sentences. We, ourselves, are to blame for this loss. He, himself, was surprised to know the results. In these sentences, the highlighted words are being used for emphasis. They are being used as emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns are used for emphasis on the subject of the sentence. They follow a noun or a pronoun. Emphatic pronouns used for emphasis on the subject of the sentence. Alright, let's see. Fill in the blanks with reflexive or emphatic pronouns. We dash arranged a picnic. We ourselves arranged a picnic. B. The cat was busy licking itself. Here, it, itself. He dash had many faults. Himself. He himself had many faults. D. You yourself heard the horrible noise. E. I baked a cake for myself on my birthday. F. The students prepared the skit by themselves. 8. Read these sentences. Write R if the underlined word is a reflexive pronoun, and E if it is an emphatic pronoun. I myself went and invited them. E means emphatic pronoun, right? The dog itself is scared of other dogs. Again, emphatic pronoun. C. Julie hurt herself while playing hockey. Reflexive pronoun. John was looking at himself in the mirror. Himself is reflexive pronoun here. E. You yourself are to blame for this disaster. E. Emphatic pronoun, yourself. The players practice every day to keep themselves fit. Reflexive pronoun. G. Mother herself locked the door before going to bed. Emphatic pronoun. H. They themselves built a shelter for the stray dogs. Emphatic pronouns. Now let's see possessive pronouns. Read these sentences. This desk is mine. The red bottle is his and the blue one is hers. The highlighted words are possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are used to talk about things that belong to people. We learned this in 4th standard also. The table below shows which possessive pronoun is used with which personal pronoun. I, me, mine. He, his. He, him, his. She, her, hers. We, us, ours. They, them, theirs. You, yours. It, its. Now question 9. Fill in the blanks with the correct possessive pronouns. A. This is not my crayon. Is it yours? You, yours, right? B. We bought this house last year. It is ours. C. This book belongs to mother. It is hers. D. Please pass me those keys. They are mine. E. Sarah is looking for her pen. This could be hers. F. We finished our project but they haven't finished theirs. Okay, now let's remember part because these are too much, right? Personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, then interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns and possessive pronouns. So we learned 6 types of pronouns. Okay, when school reopens, we will see it in detail. So don't worry about it. And half of them we learned from 3rd. Okay, so let's see. Personal pronouns are used in place of persons and things. I, me, he, she, it, they, us, right? Then demonstrative pronouns are used to point out things. This, these, that, those. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. What, who, which, whose. Okay. Reflexive pronouns used to refer to the subject of the sentence. Myself, himself, themselves, itself. Emphatic pronouns are used to emphasize. Myself, herself, yourself, itself. Possessive pronouns are used to show belonging. Mine, yours, ours, his, hers. Alright. So if you learn this chart, you can understand in detail. Okay. If it is possible for you, learn these things. It will help you lifetime. 10. Use one example of each of the pronouns you learned in this chapter in sentences of your own personal. I like to play football. Second, see here, personal pronouns she or he. He likes to play piano. Alright. Now demonstrative pronouns. This is my new school bag. Then what is the next? These, that, those. Okay. Those books are mine. Now interrogative pronouns. Who is your class teacher? Second, what is your father? Alright. Or what is your school's name? Alright. Next, reflexive. She excused herself from the seminar. Emphatic. She herself was happy to know the result. Possessive. The bike belongs to my brother. It is his. Okay. Here only brother. See the last sentence. Possessive. Okay. The bike belongs to my brother. It is his. Here S is not required. In hurry I have written it. It's mistake. Okay. Only brother. Alright. So I hope that you got to know about the pronoun and its parts. I will send one reference video for this chapter. It will help you to get to know more about the things. Okay, the types of pronouns. and I hope that these exercises are very easy and short. Okay, so we have to just write one letter or small words. So I hope it is easy for you to complete the exercise of chapter 8. All right, we have done our recapitulation also by reading these all things. I hope you understood all the detailed things about the pronouns. You have to complete these exercises at home as a homework of today. I hope that it will not too much for you. Only this part, question number 10, is big. Rest of the things are very short for writing, right? Thank you.